So I went down to Parthenax's Plant Emporium the other day.
Yep.
And I thought I'd pick myself up a nice little tree to plant in the garden.
Yeah, nice.
And so I went down, sort of went through all of the different magical glow. They were like glowing like avatar plants where you touch them and they suck in.
Yep.
And I found this beautiful little tree, just a little guy. Picked him up, paid for him, went home and I planted him in the Wizard's Tower. I come out the next morning to water him. He's walked off.
He's gone.
He's gone, missing. Turns out it wasn't a tree at all. It was an ant. And I went back down to the Parthenax's Plant Emporium.
Damn.
There the tree is, right there, for sale sign, out there again.
You're joking.
Little scam. And I said, mate, you've bloody sold me a bad tree. And then the tree fucking opens his mouth and goes, trees? We are not trees. Oh my God, what a nightmare.
I reckon he acted like a tree and left and leved.
He left.
He left.
Yeah.
Anyway, welcome to the Wizard's
Tower.
It's good.
The Wizard's Tower!
Congratulations, Jackson Field. Oh, sorry, the Wizard's Tower, not just you.
Oh,
I'm here
like,
too.
what did I do?
Congratulations to us.
What for?
10th episode.
10th episode!
Yeah.
The party! Hang on, I think I have a sound effect.
Oh my
there.
God, no way.
Oh.
Add it in post.
Yeah.
Pretend you pressed it.
Whoa!
That sound effect was sick.
The crowd's cheering.
That's
Oh my
unreal.
God. Oh, there's a baby crying.
Oh, what the hell?
There's a baby. Why is there a baby?
Don't add more sound effects I gotta add in later. Oh, is that a griffin?
Holy shit, that guy's doing a backflip.
What was that noise? Oh my God, that noise is unbelievable. Whatever that noise was, that's the best sound I've ever heard.
Damn, 10th episode. To
Yeah.
think, we've only recorded 10 episodes.
Yeah.
And definitely don't have like 3 that
13 in the bank.
we've burnt and never will never see the light of day.
Yeah.
It's been a couple episodes there where we've listened back to it and we're like,
Yeah.
What?
This is dog shit. Yeah. No, it's exciting though. 10 episodes in. We're doing really well.
it's pretty good.
Spotify, 1,000 listens an episode. It's pretty exciting.
It's not bad.
Yeah.
It's not bad.
YouTube, a couple hundred views on each app.
Yeah.
It's getting there. It's exciting.
Slowly but surely.
Slowly but surely.
Joe Rogan, you better watch yourself.
Yeah, watch
man.
out, brother.
Yeah, that's
Who
right.
else is up there? Theo Vaughn, we're coming for you.
Yeah, I don't know about
2
that.
bears, 1 cave.
Theo, he's
He's pretty good.
Yeah.
Theo, yeah.
Just the more bald we get, the better we
That's a
get
good point.
at the
Yeah.
podcast.
Well,
too.
Theo's got a mullet, so you might need to bring out the mullet again.
toupee.
We could be it's a toupee, you reckon? Holy
real.
shit.
Not real.
But to celebrate this great achievement of 10 episodes, we are going to set up a Discord. When we say we, I mean Jackson. And when I say Jackson, I mean Jackson's mods.
Yeah, so I have a Discord. The links are, well, I guess we'll start leaving the link in
description.
in the
and all that.
description
Yeah.
now. There's literally all the descriptions are blank
Oh,
for
really?
everything.
Probably,
yeah.
yeah.
It's just
It's another thing.
That's another
Yeah.
thing to add. So we'll add a couple of new channels to the Discord. It'll be in the Jacksonfield Discord.
Yeah.
Links will be in the description. Otherwise, it's discord.gg/the Jacksonfield.
Nice.
If we have 15 Discord nitros, sometimes we have 14 and the link stops working. And everyone goes, oh, you can't join the Discord. The bloody link's not working. I go, oh, yeah. We
You
didn't
need
meet
another
the quota.
nitro. Really?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
For some reason, 15 nitros. 15 people need a
Have
membership.
you got Discord Nitro?
No.
Yeah, what the fuck even does it do? Must be-
Oh, you can send emojis.
Oh, that's kind of cool. Wizard emojis. But yeah, that's exciting. So we'll get the mods and that onto that. We'll probably have a question fucking chat to ask us questions. I reckon we're going to add all the segments. So if you guys have got something to submit to the Academy, you can submit it to the Academy. You got some stories,
some crazy stories.
some tales of yonder, some
Yep.
whispers from the void, uncommon commoners,
Some
movie rants,
wizard reference segments.
Yeah, something to do with
Insert
wizards.
wizard terminology here that is also a segment potentially.
So it's exciting. Hopefully it goes well. I want to get some questions from the people that listen because I'm interested to see what they think and what they have to ask about it.
Yeah.
And also maybe a review section. Like, I liked it when Jackson did this. I hated it when Mitch did that sort of thing. Give us an idea of what you like and dislike.
Yeah, I mean, there'll probably be none of that because,
Yeah.
we're doing pretty well.
Pretty fucking epic.
So, 800-year-old wizard, I'm pretty sure I know how to speak.
That sounded like you didn't know how to speak. Yeah, so that's exciting. That's exciting.
Yeah, that'll be cool. Be cool to open that up and hear from you guys because you've heard us speak and talk and also use our vocal cords to make sounds. And it would be nice to read what you have to say.
Yeah. Do a sound of R2D2 screaming right now.
Wow!
Perfect.
Was that good?
That was pretty good.
Yeah.
It's more high pitched than that, but I guess it's more robotic than that.
Fix that in post.
Yeah, we'll fix that in post.
Yeah, just insert the actual sound. My favorite sound from Star Wars is from Lego Star Wars, and it's Lego Yoda going
Yeah, that's
as
good.
he falls.
That's a good one.
That's
I
my
like
favorite sound.
the pod racer. You know that one? You don't know it.
Which one?
The pod racer one. Young Skywalker's making up.
Oh, Annie Skywalker's pod racer?
I think it's Annie's, or it might be
I'm more of a Saboba.
Suburba. Yeah, I think that's the one I'm thinking of.
Yeah.
Anyway, let's get into our
What the
first
fuck
segment.
is this intro?
Quizard for the Wizard.
I have a
Sorry. You know that guy that fucking sees the rock and he explodes?
and the guy doesn't even start and he's banging and it just blows up. Quizard for a Wizard. Have you heard of AirTasker?
I have heard of the yep.
Yep. Do you want to explain what it is?
I believe it's like a crystal ball service where you can kind of speak into it like a Palantir and someone will hear it and then offer up their rates for said service.
Yep.
I would like the Wizard's Tower dunny clean.
Yeah.
And then they go, I'll offer you 20 gems
Close.
and a little goblin.
Close, but you just put up how much you're willing to pay for the job. So it's like, I want this done, $20. And they're like, okay.
Oh, okay. That makes sense.
So I thought it'd be a fun little game. I read out what someone wants done, and you have to guess what the price is.
Okay. For
That makes sense?
how much someone is asking.
So if I'm like, clean the dunny and $20 or whatever, and you got to guess 20, like you
like how much they will charge for that.
And I reckon I'll give you like a $5 buffer on each side. So if it's $15 and you guess 10, I'll give it to you.
Okay.
$2.50 buffer. I've changed my mind.
Okay.
I didn't like that big of a buffer. When I said 10, it didn't sound good. All right. Let's start. I've got 10 here. We'll just do 5 and see how we feel. If you want more.
Okay.
Sell vintage crockery on eBay.
Sell vintage crockery
on eBay. Someone
eBay.
wants someone to do that for them.
Oh my God.
I'm guessing it's like an older gentleman or older madam. Or
I
older.
don't know. Just sell it on eBay. I don't know. I've had my garage sale for sale sign out there on the local traffic light
No
for
one's
about
buying
20 days.
I wrote eBay on it and still no one wants it. How much
Wow.
do you think they want this job done for?
Crockery.
Yeah, on eBay.
Okay.
I don't even think-
how big's the set?
It doesn't show. That's all I'm giving you is the sentence.
Okay.
Which is kind of rough, but that's
Okay.
all.
What does the crockery look like?
I can't even tell you that. It's literally the name,
How old is this gentleman?
Fuck.
I reckon to list it on eBay, I'm gonna say $30.
$123.
What?
I know. When I saw that, I'm like, I could fucking do that.
Oh man, I gotta start listing stuff on eBay.
I know.
How much is this crockery worth to have
Yeah.
a profit margin to be like $120?
And that's what the job is. You want someone to just go and do, like, just put it on eBay.
It's like, but you'd probably have to also manage the listing,
Yeah, it's probably a bit more admin to it.
help them sell it. Maybe it's like a whole warehouse of crockery.
Yeah, true. True.
All right.
Off you go.
Start posting.
posting.
Like a whole salvo's worth, like a
Yeah,
whole
that's a good
warehouse.
point. Next one. Smoke removal. I don't even know what that means.
What?
It just says smoke removal before Friday the 13th of September. So you have 3 days to remove this smoke.
Yeah, mate, this smoke, this needs to be out of here, packaged up, boxed up.
I got fresh fog coming in. I can't have all this smoke around. I need the smoke removed.
I don't know where it keeps coming from. It's
Yeah.
just lighting up a cigarette. Pots burning in the background. You know,
How do you remove smoke? Just go and open a window.
I don't know. You can't catch it.
No. Oh, no.
You definitely can't catch smoke.
Not with your bare hands. That's for
Try
sure.
and catch smoke. Bands. Niche Harry Potter reference
Yeah,
there.
there you go.
I reckon to clean up smoke, maybe like, I don't even know, $40.
$500.
What?
Oh my God. What is this smoke? Black smoke.
You don't want to know what that smoke is. You don't touch that.
Holy fuck.
Corrosive smoke. You touch
It's
it
just
and your hand
poisons.
melts.
It's just a green cloud of just death.
Oh, sorry, I forgot to mention the smoke is actually like asbestos.
The
Asbestos
smoke's in the
flowers.
shape of a skull.
Yeah.
$500 to remove this smoke. Would you do that? $500?
Absolutely. Well, it yeah. I mean, yeah. Unless it's like years of cigarette smoke build up in a house.
Yeah. I don't even know what like smoke. I don't know. Because that means there's fire.
Yeah. Where there's smoke, there's fire,
yeah,
usually.
But they want to keep the fire. They just want the smoke gone.
Yeah.
I don't want this smoke, man. Maybe it's beef between two people.
Yeah.
It's like, I don't want this smoke.
I'll give you $500 to get rid of the smoke. I don't want it.
Check mail. Go out and check my mail.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
What do they built themselves into their house?
They can't see. There's too much
binoculars
smoke
and they're
around.
Yep.
It's all the same person.
Mailman's come again. Unfortunately, they built the house around me. Check mail? God, it's got to be like a $20 job.
$70 to go outside and check someone's mail.
Check this guy's mail.
And
for
there
him.
might not be mail there.
Yeah.
You might just have to check it.
No, there was nothing there.
That was $70.
His fucking social security check or whatever, like his retirement check. And I'm like, no, there's nothing
Nothing
in there.
there, dude, for $70.
Yeah, I'll take that though.
Yeah. So check mail, $70.
Wow.
And it wants it done by tomorrow.
Oh, that's you're paying for speed there.
Next one. Easy 15-minute task. Earn $40 for the holidays.
I don't like that. That sounds like some Jeffrey Epstein kind of. Don't worry, easy task.
Yeah, 15 minutes.
15 minutes, in and out. I'm quick.
It's a task.
I'm quick. Don't worry.
Quick, yeah.
You won't be there for long. Oh, I don't like that.
I don't even, it doesn't say. I clicked on it to like open, I'll give me nothing.
Did you say $40?
Yeah.
So it's $40.
$150.
What? That doesn't even make any
15-minute
sense.
task, earn $40 for the holidays. Listed for $150.
What the
How many
fuck?
15 minutes do you need? Half an hour, 80 on 60. So an hour job, you might make an extra $10.
Yeah, it'd be like,
Maybe. Or you just do it in 15 minutes and get $150.
I don't know.
I don't understand.
That is so. Why
Yeah,
would
task
he?
is wigging me out. I don't get it.
I don't
We'll
get
do
that.
one more. We'll do one more.
Okay,
Wash my dishes.
that's it. Just what? I mean, this could be like an Asmongold situation.
Yeah,
where,
true.
You know, he's got like fucking
Shit
wolf
everywhere.
spiders
Yeah.
in the dishes. I'm gonna say $80.
Oh, $60.
Or
I'm going to give that to you because that's pretty good.
yeah, thank you. So 1 out of 6. Wow, that
one
is
was.
crazy.
Yeah.
even $60 to do someone's dishes is pretty good. Man,
Yeah.
I'm in the wrong profession. I think I just need to start AirTasking.
When I was doing this, so the way I found out about AirTasker was my mate's girlfriend. She was like, this is hilarious. I saw this on TikTok. People just do it as like a Friday night activity. They'll just go and like pick up someone's couch for them, like just for a laugh. Like, why not make a bit of cash and just a bit of an adventure?
Yeah.
And she started reading something out to me. I was howling. The one she found was so funny as well. And I just went on it the other day just to see, and these were like in the top. I got like 10 out of 80, and I was just scrolling through and just like, how are people? Who's got this cash to splash? $60 to wash your dishes?
Man. I submitted a task to AirTasker once.
Oh yeah.
When I needed the doggy door put in.
Oh, nice.
So I bought the door myself. Everything was, all the tools were there. I bought the doggy door.
Yeah.
I just needed someone to mount the door, cut a hole out for the doggy door, put it in, because I didn't want to fucking do it.
Yeah.
I got quoted $650 from one guy
Whoa.
for like an hour job if you have the tools for it. And so $650, and I was like,
That is insane.
that's not happening. And then other people were bidding. They were like, I'll do it for like $300. I'll do it for $250. And I ended up just being like, dude, it's hanging a door. This is crazy, you know? And I ended up just like taking the listing down and being like, you know what? I'm a blue collar worker. I'm a tradesman. I have the tools to do this. I just didn't want to do it.
You put on your glove. Fine.
Yeah.
I'll do it myself.
Yeah, literally. And then I mounted the door myself, except I didn't have like a power saw.
Oh,
and
that's right.
The door needed to be cut lengthways.
Yeah.
Or like height wise.
A little bit skinnier.
Yeah, so it needed to be a little bit skinnier. And so I would have spent like half an hour with a handsaw cutting through this solid wooden door in a perfectly straight line. I mean, it was impressive. I even impressed myself. I was like, dude, I never used a saw at work.
It was good.
I fucking crushed it.
I remember you closed it and it was a little bit tight for a while. And then did you fix that, or is that just like weather shit?
Well, it was perfect for probably like 2 weeks, and then it started raining and then it swelled, and the door got tight, and then I fixed it.
And you fixed it
again because, you know,
yeah, goddamn carpenter.
It's just hanging a door. It's
Jesus
easy.
himself.
Yeah. Well,
Jackson was a carpenter.
minus the beard and you know the miracles, and the walking on water, and the water to wine.
Pretty close though, still.
Yeah.
Do you reckon he hung many doors in his time? Jesus.
If he was a carpenter, probably not.
Okay, fair enough. So they like quoted what, $600 to hang a door.
Yeah.
How many doors have we got in a house? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
This is an old house, so
7,
there's as many
8,
doors as possible.
9.
And it's
9 doors.
And
That
it's a
seems like a lot.
3-bedroom house, by the way, guys.
Yeah. 9 doors
I don't know.
in the tower. I think that's about right. And then the stairwell up to the dungeon. Do we count the cells?
Three bedroom tower, a dungeon.
Yeah.
We've got about 6 cells in the dungeon. That little goblin down there.
Yeah.
He's been there. Fuck, we
Do you
actually
count the
forgot about
trap
him.
door up into the ceiling? Is that a door? I guess it's a trap door. You don't count that?
It's not a trap door. It's a manhole. That's what they call it.
Oh, you call it
Yeah.
that? I think the same thing.
Yeah. A manhole. Only men can go through that hole.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's
know-
a lot of money to hang. Imagine if we had no door and you had to hang. That's crazy.
Yeah. Well, he thought it was a glass door, apparently. And he's like, oh, sorry, I thought it was a glass door that you were hanging. And I was like,
different.
are you a fucking idiot? It's clearly a wooden door. You can't see through it. How did you think it was a glass door? He's like, oh, sorry. I thought you thought we were cutting glass. I was like, no.
We had this huge debate at work. What makes a window and a door a door?
Mm.
And then we're like, is a glass door a window when it's closed, or is it still a door? And
Definitely
then,
still a
it's
door.
still a door.
Yeah.
But then like I can open my window fully and walk out of it. Is that a door or is that a window?
No, it's a window.
But what makes it a window? What changes window and door? You know what I mean?
Having like a handle that's lockable, and its sole purpose is to.
But I got a handle that's
walk
lockable on
through
my
it.
window, and I could walk through the window if I really wanted to.
Yeah, I mean, like you could put gloves on your feet and call them socks, but they're still fucking gloves.
It's just the context that it's in.
I think so. Well, I mean, a door is very different to
What
a
about
window.
a door that has a little glass thing in it? Is that a window in that
It's
door?
a door with a little glass thing in it.
But that looking through that glass thing, that's just a part of the door.
Yeah,
It's not a window.
I wouldn't count it as a window. It's a door.
Are there more windows than doors? Or more doors than windows?
It's got to be more windows than doors.
Yeah, it's a lot of skyscrapers
Yeah,
with a lot of windows.
has to be more.
I think a window and a door are very interchangeable. I think you can get away with windows and doors being the same thing. We just put labels on things. Anyway, that was my game that we made.
Jesus.
You know what we should put on AirTasker? Speaking of AirTasker, you know what we should put on it? Mowing the lawn.
Oh, yeah.
Because it needs to be done.
Well, I tried to do it yesterday.
True, okay,
So we have like a whippersnipper and a push mower. I don't know whose idea it was to get a push mower.
I do.
I mean,
It was yours.
no, I don't know. It could have been anyone.
It was
Really, in the
worst
house.
idea that's ever been made. Like, just get one of these, it'd be great.
It was $80. You look at a lawnmower. We looked up lawnmower, $400 yesterday.
Yeah, true.
$80 push mower. What's the worst that could happen? Oh, I don't know. Maybe it doesn't work.
Yeah, and we just waste $80. Yeah, that's probably fair. What's $80?
We
you know?
mowed our lawn like twice with it and it wasn't bad.
I just have to go check someone's mail and I've made that money back. It's whatever.
So true. But we have a push mower and a whippersnipper now, an electric one. And I basically just mow the lawn with the whippersnipper now.
Yeah.
I just go through and I pretend I'm like Arnold Schwarzenegger from like the Terminator with a minigun. And I'm like mowing down the shelters of like all the creatures from A Bug's Life. It's sick. It's actually so much fun. I did all out the back. When we moved in, it was all dirt. And
Yeah, and that's all grown
it
in.
is like the thickest grass. I felt like I was in the Amazon jungle. I was like walking through with a machete. I felt like I was in Africa looking for gorillas.
Gorilla.
Yeah.
Fucking trying to wrestle Tarzan.
What's that off? Is that off
Tarzan.
I was thinking George of the Jungle for some reason.
No, Tarzan. And I'm sitting there, I'm mowing through. I get through the backyard, which was fucked. Like the thickest, I was mowing through it and I'd only been able to find like 4 of Frank's shits before I started mowing. Ooh. So I was like, they could be anywhere. And I was starting at the top and I was slowly cutting the grass, just shaving it. And I just reveal just a shit hidden under there. And Frank was freaking out as if he'd like hidden stuff in the grass. He was like, where's he doing? He's going to find my secret stash, of poo. And I cut a few of them in half by accident. Thank God I didn't get sprayed by any of it. But I finished mowing the back. The battery dies, change out the battery, go to the front lawn, and I start mowing the front lawn. Way fucking bigger than the backyard. And I get probably like halfway through and then the whippersnipper just starts smoking.
Jesus.
I'm sitting there, I'm listening to Call Me Maybe. And I'm like, what does that smell? And I look down and just smoke billowing out of the head of the whippersnipper. I was like, oh, fuck. And I stopped mowing and it kept smoking for, God, I don't even know, like 2 or 3 minutes. Yeah. And I burnt out the whippersnipper and now only half of the lawn is mown.
So it's fucked. The whippersnipper's fucked.
It still works, kind of, but
not great.
Yeah, because it's a brushed motor for all you brushed and brushless motor enthusiasts out there. It's a brush motor, so they are prone to burning out. And I read the reviews.
Like 5 listeners just left.
I read the reviews of it, and they're like, "Motor burnt out after 20 minutes." Shit, and I was like, "How do you do that? How do you fucking do? I don't understand how you could burn out the motor." Turns out, if you mow an entire lawn with a whippersnipper, you just might burn out the motor.
I love the word whippersnipper, by the way. Great naming for a tool.
Yeah. I mean, is that what it's called everywhere?
I feel like it's just an Australian thing.
Yeah, do you reckon?
It might be like an edger or something.
Americans call it like a stick slapper.
Yeah, no, they would call it like something like what it is. They'd
grass
be like
trimmer.
A whipper. No, they wouldn't even call it that. Yeah, grass trimmer.
They'd call it a whipper snipper.
Yeah. Yeah, what would they call it? They'd call it like its full name. And like some adjectives in there to describe like everything about it. The stuff.
Cordless lawn grass line trimmer.
That's what they would call it. Have you got my cordless grass line trimmer? Like, bro, shut up. Just call it a whippersnipper.
Oh, they just call it a brand. Hey, can you get my Stanley trimmer?
Yeah. Where's my, what do they call it back? Hoover. Where's my Hoover?
They've just vacuuming the front lawn. Yeah, but no, that was grim.
Yeah.
So we do actually need to AirTask that out.
Yeah.
Finish mowing lawn and then just a photo of our half mown lawn.
They probably just think we couldn't be fucked.
Yeah, it's not great. We asked, some of the trolls under the bridge to do it and they said, "Ooh, what is that job?" And I was like, "Yours?" And they're like, "Not ours." That is the incorrect answer to our riddle.
I reckon the gnomes weren't happy that you were going through their garden though.
Yeah, I definitely mowed down a few fairies by accident. I was like, "Oh, look, fairy garden." A little mushroom top ringed around the middle.
Call me maybe.
Couple little smurfs. Yeah. Couple little smurfs. Oh, Gargamel's back. And I'm just mowing them down with the whippersnipper.
Oh, God.
No. Blue guts everywhere. I'm like, oh, fuck. Maybe it was just like a piece of a fairy or something that went into my whippersnipper.
And they might have sabotaged it. Might just be like some smoke bombs they made out of Frank's shit.
Oh my God, it's like Dune. They're like, they just come out of the grass and they're like trying to sabotage me just mowing it down.
Speaking of hard work and doing hard work, I I was at work the other day and an uncommon commoner came in.
Uncommon commoner.
It was the same guy that came up to me that one time and asked me if I always looked like that when I started working. You know, that like it was like an older Asian gentleman. He was like trying to ask if I was cleanly shaved when I got the interview.
Yeah.
A couple episodes ago, I was talking about it. So same bloke, and he comes to me and he's like, "Oh, g'day," and then he read my name tag. He's like, "G'day, oh, g'day, Mitch," and I was like, "Fuck, now he knows my name." I was like, "Okay, I've made a friend here." He's like, "Oh, you're working hard again today?" I said, "I'm like, yeah, you know, stacking shelves." He's like, "Oh, it's great." He goes, "Oh, you need a big jacket in the dairy, you know, in the dairy aisle." And I was like, "Oh, you know, if you just keep moving, like just having general chit chat, keep moving, you stay warm and that."
Yeah.
And then he's like, "Are you cold?" And I'm like, No, I'm all right." And then he goes, "Oh, really?" And then sticks out his hand and goes, Let me feel your hand."
What?
And I'm just such a people pleaser.
He's gonna give you the black spot.
I know.
Man.
I'm such a people pleaser that I was like, just didn't even hesitate. And I was like, "Oh yeah," and he just feels my hand, and we're just holding hands in the middle of this aisle. And then he's like, "Oh no, you're warmer than I am. All right, see you later." Then he walks off, and I was like stacking shelves, and I was like, why did I do that? Why did I? Absolute stranger. He looks like, I don't want to say he looks homeless, but he looks a bit homeless. Like he's got missing teeth. He looks like I said that last time. He's down on his luck. I'm just shaking this random bloke's hand. I don't even know his name. He knows mine. It was just a weird interaction. And it really messed with me all day. I was kind of like, I didn't like how I handled that.
Yeah. What? Shaking his hand.
Just-
you didn't
just
like
like-
that you just accepted
Yeah.
shaking his hand.
You know what I mean? Just like, I should have been like, "No, I'm good." You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I didn't want to, and I did. So why did I do it?
Don't blame yourself. Don't victim blame it. It's not your fault.
He fucking forced me.
It's not your
into it.
fault,
I know,
man.
but like, you know what I mean? It was weird.
That is weird.
And his hands were cold and mine weren't. And it was just a weird interaction.
And
He
he
was
goes,
colder than mine.
You got 3 days,
Yeah,
Mitch.
he did the
And then you look and you got the black spot
terrible
on your
beastie.
hand. Yeah. And have you seen him since?
No, this was Wednesday and today's what? Monday. So it was last Wednesday.
Oh my God.
Oh, it
He'll
was
be
Thursday,
back.
Yeah.
He'll be back.
Yeah,
And he'll
it's
be
just-
checking on you again. I thought he was gonna like put his hands under your like jacket or something.
No.
Are you cold? Are you
I
cold
wouldn't
under there? He's
allow
like,
that.
"Ooh,
I
you
wouldn't
are."
allow that. It was just, it just sat with me weird and I just didn't like how I handled it.
Why has he chosen you?
I don't know. I don't like it. He's nice enough. Like he's harmless.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But it was just like, I just remember thinking like, why did I do something I didn't want to do? You know what I mean?
I mean, people do stuff they don't want to do all the time.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know? Like
It was just a weird interaction. I didn't like how I handled it.
like dinner with the in-laws. Am I right? Oh, marriage. I hate my wife. Kill me.
I hate my witch. But yeah, anyway, so that was pretty weird. I'm trying to think of any other weird things that happened at work, uncommon commoners. That was definitely the highlight of that week. I feel like I have one a week.
Yeah.
It was just a weird customer interaction.
I had a guy, I was at a cafe the other day and he just started talking to me because I had Frank with me.
Oh yeah.
And he just, we're at this cafe eating,
Yeah.
having a nice little breakfast. And this guy just next to me just goes, "I've always wanted a dog." And I was like, "What the fuck?" I was
God.
like,
Is that you?
all right. I was like, I look over, it's just this random guy
Yeah.
rolling a cigarette next to us.
True.
And he's like, "Yeah, I've always wanted a dog." And I was like, "Oh, yeah, cool, man." And he's like, "Yeah, been thinking about it." I was like, "Okay, like, yeah, they're a lot of work, man, but And he's, "Oh, I know that, yeah." And I'm like, "All right, anyway."
Cool.
Go back to having my breakfast, and then he's like, "So you from around here?" And I'm like, "What the? Who are you? Who is this guy?"
Is this seat taken?
Yeah, this random
You
guy
gonna eat
just
that?
sitting there just talking to me the whole time, and then he's like,
I've always wanted eggs.
yeah. And then he's like looking at Frank, and it was just very like, it's like normal to, obviously be like, "Oh, it's a cute dog," or whatever.
Yeah.
But then he just kept making conversation. And then he's like, "Oh, you want a cigarette?" I'm like, No, I'm good. I'm like
right.
having breakfast. No, I don't want a durry
Yeah,
while
yeah,
I'm
I'm
having
good.
breakfast and drinking a coffee. Like,
I don't really want to smell. Yeah.
Yeah,
I
it
don't really
was
want you
just-
next to me having one as well.
it was like, he was very friendly, but it was just
Yeah.
so random. And like,
Yeah.
I was busy.
Yeah.
I had my own seat, my own table.
Yeah.
And this man, park up a chair. You may as well have just
Yeah,
sat
sat next to you.
here and just had a
It's
conversation.
different. Like
with
if
us.
he was like, "Oh, I really like," and he was like, "May I pet your dog?" and like had a conversation about Frank, but just randomly being like, "Always wanted a dog." Sounds like he wants Frank.
That was the thing.
I should have your dog.
And then he starts eating his food.
Yeah,
and Frank
yeah.
kind of like goes over to him. He's like, "Don't worry, I won't feed him." And I was
Yeah.
like, "Oh, okay,
Thanks.
cool." And he's like, "Oh, he's cute though. Oh, yeah, maybe. I mean, it's hard not to feed him though.
Yeah,
I'm like,
Yeah.
don't.
Come on, Frank.
No, please, please don't. Yeah. That was more. That makes me sound like a bad person.
No,
but
yeah. I know what you mean though. Like when you don't expect it, so it comes off very like, bro, like I'm happy to have a conversation with you, but I'm like, I'm eating right now.
Yeah, yeah.
I don't really like talking to people while I'm eating either.
Yeah,
You know what I
like
mean?
interrupting the conversation that
Yeah.
we were having
Yeah,
and starting
that's
his
the other
own
thing.
conversation,
Yeah.
but only with me.
Yeah, it's kind of
It was
strange.
weird. It was very weird, but harmless. And then he followed us home.
I haven't
And
seen Frank in a while.
always wanted a dog, just like that.
Speaking of Frank, he's normally around.
Yeah, he's sunbaking at the moment.
Oh, and
in my
okay.
in my tower room,
nice.
my
Let's get
tower
some-
room dungeon house room. What's a wizarding word for room? Quarters.
Quarters. There you go. Yeah, nice.
He's in my quarters
He's in my
right now.
Yeah, uncommon commoners. As you said, they're more common than you think. How uncommon they are.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that was a good way to wrap up that.
No, that was good.
Segment.
No, it was yeah.
The crystal ball.
4 years ago, I saw this on TikTok.
Mm.
4 years ago, this Australian bloke was driving home from work and he gets pulled over by the cops. He's going like 120, 130 down a road.
Was this you?
No. This was like 4 years ago. I saw it on TikTok the other day.
Yeah.
Most Australian thing ever, which is really funny. I reckon it would have like made headlines in like America when it happened because it would have been like so Australian that they're like, yeah, Australian's fucked. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
The cop pulls him over and walks over, and the guy's like, "Oh my god, thank God you're here. I can't believe, I'm so happy to see you." And the cop's like, "Well, what's going on? And he's like, "I just fought off a snake in my car, and I think I've been bitten, and I've been driving home. I'm trying to drive to the nearest hospital, and I'm freaking out. Like he's in full panic."
Yeah.
And the cop's like, "Yeah, righto, mate. And he's like, "Look in my Utes trailer bed." And he goes back, and there's just this long ass brown snake in the back, and he fought it off with the seatbelt and a knife that he had from work, and he's just like fighting this snake in his front seat
With a seatbelt?
Yeah, he said he was driving, and the snake was like on like the footwell and like wrapped around his leg, and he like braked, and then it got tighter as he was moving. So then he like was like using his seatbelt to like block it, and then like trying to stab it and shit.
What?
And the snake was like going at his chair. And like, fucking, this is what he was saying. And he was like freaking out. And then anyway, the cop was like, "Oh, okay." And then they took him to the nearest hospital. Didn't give him a ticket for driving so fast. Thought he got bitten. Didn't get bitten. He was all right. But it was like this massive brown belly snake, which I think are pretty poisonous.
A brown belly?
Yeah, is that what it's called? No?
No. Red belly?
He said it was definitely brown something.
So like a king brown or something like
yeah,
that.
I thought he
Oh,
said brown
God.
belly, but it might not have been.
Brown snakes are like the most poisonous snakes in the world.
Yeah.
We have like something like fucking 5 of the 7
I think
most
so.
deadly
Yeah,
snakes in the
yeah,
world,
yeah.
and they're all in like New South Wales,
Yeah,
like
yeah.
Queensland, New South Wales.
So yeah, he had to fight off this snake with a knife in his seatbelt while he was driving like home at like 100, going 100 along this.
Jesus,
100 kilometers, not miles, as well for any American listeners.
fucking hell! And you can't kill snakes either. They're a protected species, no matter what.
Yeah,
no matter
wow.
what snake it is, eastern brown, king brown,
Yeah,
brown,
yeah. So he
snake,
didn't get a speeding
white
ticket.
snake, pink snake,
What about the sea snake?
sea snake.
The sea snakes from House of Dragons.
Yeah, can't kill them.
So yeah, he didn't get a
Red
speeding ticket,
snakes,
but because you can't kill endangered species,
blue snakes.
he's in jail now for the rest of his life. No, I'm kidding.
Yeah, they killed him at the hospital.
Yeah,
and
like,
they were
anyway,
like, yeah,
lock him up. He
Yeah.
killed a bloody
he
snake.
tried to kill me. It was self-defense.
Oh,
Can't you're
yeah,
disrupting the native fauna. Jail.
Jail. That's it. Tell it to the RSPCA, mate.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that was pretty crazy. That was about 4 years ago. I saw that on TikTok today.
God damn. I've fought off spiders in roofs before with
Yeah.
a set of pliers.
Fuck that shit.
Yeah, literally like chest on the, on the roof, on the ceiling,
Yeah.
and then back on the actual roof, crawling through crawl spaces, and had like spiders like fucking down and trying to fight
Hissing
you.
at ya.
Yeah, and you're like, bark. And you like squish them with your pliers,
Yeah,
or like
yeah.
you're fucking beating them off. You're not beating them off like, I mean, you can't.
Beating them off.
You're not beating.
They're beating you off.
Oh, get out of here, snake.
Shooting webs.
Get out of here. Oh, sticky. No, yeah. I've done that before, but thank God I've never encountered a snake like that.
Yeah, yeah.
It's like my worst nightmare, encountering a spider. Maybe a snake would be terrible
I
as
reckon
well.
snake would be worse.
You hear those stories of like people that take their visor down
Yeah, and they fall down.
And there's
yeah.
a spider in the visor.
Yeah.
And it's only
Remember-
fucking huntsmans. It's never like a cool. It's never like a friendly, not scary spider.
We
Like,
don't really
it's
get
a little
that.
jumping spider.
I don't think we get that many spiders in Victoria. It's too cold.
Thank God.
Yeah.
I had a nightmare last night. There was a bunch of spiders in our house, and they all originated from your room. You're like, oh.
Is that because
yeah,
we
I
watched
forgot.
fucking Madam Web?
Maybe. I don't know. I was like, oh, I forgot. Sorry, I forgot. Yeah, there was a spider in my room this morning, and there were like thousands of spiders like crawling around the roof. And I was like,
God. That's fucking
and I had an
terrifying.
aerosol can, like a bug spray, and I was like,
Fight
"No
them
way,
up.
stay back!" And I was spraying them, and it just, I had to battle spiders.
Yeah. Damn. It definitely because we watched Madam Web.
Maybe, I don't know. That had like 2 spiders in the whole
Yeah.
movie.
Yeah, legit. Fuck, that movie sucked. Another news, sad news. James Earl Jones passed away. The voice of
Yeah.
Mufasa and, Darth Vader. He's also, I think he's also in The Sandlot. I remember him in The Sandlot, which was really good.
Yeah, that's horrible. That is so sad. You mentioned it this morning, and I was like, I thought he
Yeah.
died years ago.
Well, yeah, he's 93. Well, he was 93.
Gosh, yeah.
Yeah, 9th of September, 2024.
You know,
Very sad.
as messed up as it is, I reckon Disney's got like an AI replica of his
100%,
voice,
yeah.
and they're just gonna use AI
Yeah.
to recreate as many Darth Vader lines as they want.
Absolutely.
They've probably got his voice on in perpetuity forever.
Yeah, so James Earl Jones did the voice of Mufasa. He was in Coming to America, The Sandlot, Field of Dreams. Yeah, Darth Vader.
Damn, that's probably his
Yeah.
most famous.
Probably most famous,
role.
yeah.
He was also the father in Coming to America
Yep.
as well.
Yep.
Yeah, that's really sad. That is really, really sad.
Yeah, it is. One of the goats, one of the great actors of his generation. So yeah, it's very sad.
In other cooler news, the iPhone 16 got announced. Yeah. I was looking forward to this for some reason
Yeah.
for so long.
Yeah, I remember you like weirdly being excited for it. I think this
Yeah.
is like AI, Apple
I thought it'd be really
Intelligence.
cool. Yeah, like some cool new AI features, and there certainly were some AI features that I was like, oh, that's cool. Being
Yeah.
like, oh, can you pull up that video of like me and like Mitch like doing backflips, and then it will literally find it in your photos.
Yeah, that
stuff
is
like that's really cool.
Yeah, I was wearing a red shirt on this.
Yeah.
And it just
So it's just a lot more naturally more smart, which I was like, oh, that's really cool.
And I use Siri a fair bit.
You do.
Yeah. When I'm driving, I'll be like, hey, send a text to this person, blah, blah, blah. Hey, Siri.
Well, it's going to be
So I think that's
even crazier.
Yeah.
You can be like, hey Siri, send those photos we took the other day of this to this person.
Yeah.
And it'll just do it for you.
That's really cool.
Stuff like that. So it's a lot smarter, which I was like, that's sick.
Yeah.
But in terms of the actual phone itself, I mean, I don't know how they can improve it anymore, really. But they're like, this year they're like, we have an extra button we've put on the phone. Yeah! Apple's done it again. Those sons of bitches, they've done it again. This is magic. This is real magic right here. How they do it?
And then the next phone will be like, yeah, that button we added, we got rid of it. And we're like, yeah, let's go. iPhone 17.
I remember the whole like sales pitch of the iPhone 14 was the dynamic island. And I'll tell you
Dynamic
what, I've
island.
never fucking used that in my life. It's like where the notch is, it was like a pill shape now.
Yeah.
And basically like you could tap the dynamic island and your Spotify would come up or something.
Oh.
It's actually so shit. And they like, that was their full pitch. They're like, now with the new dynamic island. I've never used it. I've genuinely never used it.
Is that like your favorite so you can like put anything on it?
It's like if you're playing music on Spotify and then you exit out of that app and you're on Instagram or whatever, Spotify will still be at the top and you can tap the dynamic island and then skip songs or whatever if you want without having to go into the app.
I see what you're saying.
And it's fucking shit. But yeah, this year we got a new camera button and some new camera features which no one will fucking use. They're like, we can now record 4K 120 FPS in high. Hey man, I think the last time I recorded anything slow mo was in like 2017.
Yeah.
And it was like once.
I don't really care about the camera on my phone that much. It's not something I give a fuck about. Which is sort of iPhone's whole thing. Yeah. Also, is the screen 4K? Has to be.
I don't know. They didn't talk about the screen.
So if it shoots in 4K,
Yeah, I'm sure it maybe is.
You have to. Wouldn't
maybe
it? The screen
I
would
don't
have
know.
to be 4K because you can't even watch it back, and it's
Yeah, I mean, probably. It probably is 4K. I don't know.
Oh.
I really don't know. I just know there's a new button.
yeah.
There's 48 megapixel camera now. Oh, wow. Can't wait for that to fill up my phone in like 20
How
20
good can
shots.
cameras get? You know what I mean? At what point are we just looking like cameras are pretty good? I don't know how much better they can fucking get.
Well, they can get better.
Oh, okay. Oh, touche.
I mean, like, they can always get better. If you could have like a Sony camera's image quality coming out of an iPhone, that would be crazy. That's not what it's like at the moment, but it's getting pretty
I guess,
close
yeah,
and
yeah.
indistinguishable.
Yeah, I guess. It's not even about like the size as well, the files when you take a video, like it's small, you know what I mean, or whatever. It's not necessarily about the image quality itself. It's about like everything else around it.
The look of it. I
Yeah.
mean, 48 megapixels, there's actually no point. There's pretty much no point. Unless you're doing like astral photography or you're doing like some crazy landscape shot and you want a lot of detail. Even then, it's really not that much.
And then like
extra.
when you take a photo on your phone, you're most likely showing it on your phone as well.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, I don't think you need that much. I guess when you zoom in, like, oh, check this out, and you zoom right into a fucking photo, and you see.
If I'm taking photography seriously, where I need 48 megapixels, I'm buying an actual camera.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm not
I think
buying. I'm
that's
not
my
buying
point.
a phone.
I think my point is how good do phone cameras need to be?
Yeah, exactly.
But I mean, if they can make
I mean,
them better,
for Ryan
then-
Trahan's videos, we
True.
want them as good as possible.
Sure, he would be over the moon.
There's like 5 microphones now, which is cool, and apparently the microphone quality is a lot better for videos.
Yeah.
Like better like voice isolation for who's in shot, which I'm like, that's kind of sick.
Mm.
Very incremental improvements where I'm like, okay, that's kind of epic. Is it worth spending over $2,000 to get one? No.
No, I'll probably
Not
get
at
the
all.
15s. My phone's fucked. My phone's got this black spot in the corner.
Yeah.
I need a new phone badly. Now that the 16 has been announced and is coming out, I think I'll probably get the 15.
Yeah. The
It'll be
15 will be cheaper.
Maybe.
Like,
I don't know. I'll see how much the 16 is when it comes out. And
They're
make my
available
decision
in
then.
Australia on the 20th. Oh, and they also announced the new AirPod Maxes.
Yeah.
Like I thought, new AirPod Maxes. Oh, this is great. They're going to improve on everything. You know what they changed? Type C port now.
Oh, fuck yes.
This is 4-year-old headphones.
Wait.
We've actually done
Maxes. The
big boys.
I was like, my AirPods. I was like, what? But yeah.
Yeah,
Maxes,
they've
right.
literally just changed the port. No upgrades to the microphone, the
Yeah.
audio quality, the battery life. They didn't, the people can't turn them off.
Hmm.
The whole issue with them is like there's no off button. So you'll take them off and then sometimes you'll put them back on and the battery will
flat.
be dead because the
Because I want that
headphone never turned
seamless.
off.
Yeah, right.
And so people are like, just give us an off button. And they're like, Type C and 5 new colorways that no one's going to use.
Because like they're at this point where they've gotten. There's only so much more you can do in a phone. You know what I mean? Phones are they're beaten. You've done everything you can.
Yeah. Well, these are headphones.
Yeah, but I'm just saying, like in general, oh fuck. But you know what I mean? Like it's just
As opposed to hand phones.
Apple's kind of peaking, I think, and I don't know if they can keep going up. I think they're just going to be stagnant until Neuralink comes out and we all just don't need phones anymore.
Yeah. I think they really, there's not much else you can
Yeah.
do. I was saying to you this morning, I was like, I don't even know what I wanted, but I just wanted something new. I couldn't even tell you what I would want a phone to do better than it already does.
Yeah.
But I was disappointed to be like, it does everything I wanted to do, but nothing new that I didn't know I wanted it to do.
On your YouTube analytics, you can see what people consume your content most on.
Yeah.
What is number one?
I don't know. TV? No.
TV. TV would be crazy.
Well, talking to the
A lot of people, it's phone.
yeah, it's probably his phone.
I was listening to, Rhett and Link, Good Mythical Morning. They were talking about it.
Yeah.
It's like number one. This might have been a while ago. It was an old video. But like their number one was phone. And I was like, really? People watch YouTube on their phone?
I was talking to the YouTube guy,
Yeah.
the YouTube Australian CEO, and he was saying that TV is becoming like massive now, like way bigger. Like a lot of people, because they've got integrations on smart TVs
Yeah,
now.
yeah.
It's counted as like a paid service.
Yeah.
So like when you go onto your TV, it's like streaming services. Is YouTube is technically one. So heaps of people are watching on their
I get
TVs
that too.
now.
I get that too. I'm just surprised that people watch YouTube on their phone as much as they do for some reason. But I guess like people in traveling and stuff that have it on their phones. But fuck, I exclusively watch YouTube on my laptop, I think.
Yeah.
It's very rare that I watch it on my phone.
I'm pretty much the same as well. I don't
Yeah.
really use any other one at all, pretty much. I mean, who's watching shorts on a TV?
Yeah, that's true. That's true. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. It's interesting.
Yeah, mobile phone is 65% of my
Yeah,
views.
that seems crazy.
And then the second highest is 17%, which is a computer,
Yeah.
13% for tablet, 3.9% for TV. But I mean, majority of my views are shorts, so
yeah,
that makes
true,
a lot
true,
more sense
true.
as well.
That's a good
So
point. But even like I thought tablet would have been higher because like not for you necessarily, but just in general, is like iPad kids. You know what I mean? I would have imagined
all right, bro.
tablet would be.
Well, okay,
massive.
okay.
Just saying.
I don't know many people that really use iPads.
I don't know either.
Like-
Mum does. Mum enjoys an iPad. Enjoys her Candy Crush on her iPad.
I guess like an iPad is just as much as a laptop,
Yeah.
and a laptop is infinitely more capable
Correct.
than a tablet.
Yep.
And I have an iPad. I never use that thing.
Yeah.
I'll use that thing for drawing every now and then. Be like, oh fuck, I want to draw like
Cool graphic for
design
video.
for
Yeah.
like the merch or like if I'm doing a
Yeah.
video and I'm like, oh fuck, I want to do like a cool animation.
Yeah.
I'll do that on the iPad, and then that's it. And then it sits in the drawer.
I've had this random urge to get into animation lately.
Hey, it happens to all of us. It's called
Yeah.
ADHD, man.
I see.
Yeah, it looks easy. You're like, dude, you're just drawing fucking things. And it seems easy. It's
Yeah.
not.
Yeah, I know. It seems very technical and very creative. It's like this weird crossover of how technical it is and how creative it is.
Yeah,
Like editing has that, but I feel like I'd say editing is like 70% technical and then 30% creative, maybe a bit more, maybe 60-40.
yeah,
Fucking, I feel like you have to be as creative as technical with animation.
yeah. Especially
You know what I mean?
drawing animation. I mean, if you got into Blender, like a
Yeah.
3D animation
3D
software,
animation.
it would be a lot harder technically,
Yeah.
computer minded, but it would be easier skill wise. Like you don't have to know how to draw or anything.
Yeah. Yes and no, because obviously, animation itself is it's scary. It's intimidating.
difficult.
It would
It is
be
difficult.
cool to get into it, but
Do it then.
yeah, I just thought it'd be cool. Yeah, fair enough.
Just give it a go. You got
Yeah.
the creative cloud.
Yeah.
What do you want to animate?
I don't know. I just thought it'd be cool, like in videos. Like I want to sort of get YouTube going again eventually. Like it's so hard because I'm so fucking busy with everything else. But I thought it'd be
Yeah.
cool, like just moments in if I just like had an animated version of something come up and just
Yeah.
you know what I mean? Like
That's my animation
just to change it up and make it a bit more. Because I like sort of use my YouTube as like a learning experience where I'm like, I want to learn how to edit. So I had to learn through using my YouTube.
Yeah. Yeah.
So it's like, maybe I can like just use an excuse to make a cool video and just
Oh my
learn how
God,
to
Jaden
animate.
Animation's new competitor.
Nah,
Mitchell
not that
Animations?
intense. Not that intense.
Oh.
Jaden's on a whole nother level.
She wasn't always.
No, but I mean just like in terms of like the amount of animation. She'll do a whole video that's all animation. I'm thinking just like a fucking 15-second segment where my dude comes up and he's like, huh? Well, I think, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, that's like, you just have to draw like a couple of different characters.
Couple of frames,
emotes.
different, yeah.
That's pretty easy.
And then like meat cannons on a different level as well. But yeah, I think animation's kind of cool.
That would be cool.
Yeah.
I mean, it's easy to get into. It's like $80 for like a drawing pad and a pen, and you've already got the software.
Yeah. Could be
It's
cool.
just
Could be cool.
really, really hard.
I've been on this website the other day. I looked up weird and funny news, just like something we can talk about. And I don't know how legible this thing is. I just thought it was just a website that I went on.
Yeah.
It's just called Oddities. That's what.
Oh,
that's
okay.
the thing. I just thought it'd be
Abe's
funny.
Odyssey? Oddities? Abe's Oddities?
AP Oddities. I don't know. Is that no?
You
No.
never played Abe's Odyssey?
No. What's that? Oh, is
You
that a
never played
game?
Abe's Odyssey?
Oh, is that the cool? Is that the?
It's like 2D,
Yeah,
like
yeah,
like
yeah. Yeah, I know what you're talking
platformer
about.
things,
Yeah,
like
yeah.
a little alien.
Yeah.
And he goes,
Oh, maybe not. Is it a web browser game?
it was on PS1 originally.
Abe's Odysseys.
This is dating me.
Oh, what the fuck? No,
Never played
this.
Abe's Oddworld, Abe's Odyssey.
This is crazy.
Nothing?
No.
Oh, bro.
Brazilian dog is a foot volley star. He teaches beachgoers how to play their own game. That's just one of the headlines. So there's a dog that's really good at volleyball apparently in Brazil.
Really?
Yeah, there's the photo. Look, proves it.
Oh, wow. It's a dog and a ball. I've never seen those two in the same photo before.
Proves it, mate,
so
right
it must
there.
be. You
Proves
must
it
be
right
good.
there. Yeah. What do you think about that?
I think I'm jealous. I mean, Frank can't even catch a ball.
Yeah.
And you're telling me this dog
This
can
dog
play
can-
volleyball?
yeah. What kind of dog's that?
It's a border collie.
That's a border collie.
Yeah.
I couldn't. If you
Smartest.
showed me, I could probably tell you what a pug looks like. When it comes to dog breeds, I have no idea.
Do you ever play Nintendogs?
No.
That's why.
Okay, fair enough. There you go. Maybe we should play Nintendogs.
I know most breeds of dogs. I'm one of those guys at the dog park that will be like, what's that? Oh, that kind of looks a
Yeah.
little bit like a Staffy cross miniature schnauzer. I don't even know how that happened, but I don't even know how that's physically possible, but I think that is what it is. And then I'll ask the owner and they'll be like, yeah,
Yeah, true.
that's exactly what it is.
I remember when I thought my brother's and his girlfriend's dog was a Saint Bernard, and it was just a Rottweiler.
A
Is that what-
Rottweiler, completely different.
I just saw a big dog and was like, yeah, it's a Saint Bernard.
Yeah, that was actually really funny because you were like, oh yeah, I got to look after my brother's dog for a day. Don't worry, it's a Saint Bernard. And I
Yeah.
was like, oh, okay. And Frank, little guy.
Yeah.
I was like, all right, cool. Saint Bernard.
Yeah.
And then on the day, you're like, oh, actually, it's a Rottweiler.
Yeah, it turns out a Rottweiler.
Oh.
Heaps better.
Hey, so much better. It's not like they're banned from every public park.
Nah, Brax is
in
great.
Australia.
Brax is great.
they
Harmless,
maul
mate.
people
Absolutely harmless. Been
and
around
other dogs.
nephews. Fucking Tommy, my sister's youngest, be pulling his ears, and that Brax was just like lying there like, God.
Yeah, he's waiting for his time.
Waiting
to
for his
strike.
time. No,
Yeah.
he's a sweetheart. Fuck you.
He's
Don't
like-
talk bad about Brax. He's all right.
Yeah, that's it. Wait till the parents leave the room. Perfect. Well, you
He's
guys go on
fine.
holiday. I'll look after him.
He's
Don't worry about it.
fine. Lauren's fucking all over it,
Yeah,
man. Lauren,
wait
you know.
until they come bounding over.
Brax is fine. Lauren and Matthew listen to this. They hate you now.
Oh, well. Yeah. I don't know. I've had some bad experiences with some of those types of dogs. I'm always cautious. Anytime a dog comes to a dog park, I'm always cautious about German Shepherds, Huskies, any kind of like Staffy. Staffies are usually really nice, but like they can also be super aggressive, just like out of nowhere. And also Rottweilers. Anytime any of those come,
Pit bulls?
Pitbull, yeah.
Like,
I mean,
like-
Pitbulls are kind of like illegal in Australia.
Like the person, though.
Oh, if Pitbull's coming, I'm like, oh, Mr. 365.
Well, wow, shit. Well, wow.
Yeah, you always got to be careful because like they can be nice dogs, but they're really hard to train.
Yeah.
So it's usually if the trainer's not very good, it's not the dog's. I don't know. It's not the dog's fault, but most trainers are shit at training their dogs, me included. And
Yeah,
you just
those
got to
dogs
be
are just
cautious
intense,
around
yeah.
those kinds of dogs because
That
they
makes
can be
sense.
very dangerous, especially with a little dog.
Yeah.
They have like a kind of like a crazy like
Yeah.
superiority complex where if they see a dog that is like genetically not as
Yeah.
advanced as them, they will kill them.
Brax would be one of the chillest big dogs I've ever. Brax is like the dog that I'd be like, okay, because it's so big.
Yeah.
I'd be like, oh, I don't really want a big dog, but Brax is pretty good
Yeah, true.
in terms of like just how chill he is.
That's good.
So so they've done well there.
Yeah.
Another little news article I'm just reading here. Ohio regulators, so you know it's going to be good.
Oh, hell yeah.
Marijuana sellers can't give out food from the ice cream trucks anymore.
Oh, what
Yeah,
the
I know.
hell?
They
Why?
They can't give out food from ice cream trucks. So maybe they can still give out ice cream from ice cream trucks, but they can't give out like food in general.
I mean, is ice cream food?
I mean, it is, but like, what else are you giving out of an ice cream truck? It says
Yeah.
food, like when they say ice cream from, I don't know.
Tacos?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ohio's Division of Cannabis Control has proposed fines totaling more than $200,000 against 5 businesses for violating the state's advertisement rules of So maybe they're selling marijuana out of
To
ice cream
kids.
trucks. Whoa. Ohio's a
Hey,
crazy
try
place.
this Bubble O Bill. Its nose is a giant nugget of weed.
Yeah.
Oh, wow,
That'd be
this isn't
sick.
bubble gum at all.
That'd be sick. I think because they're giving out free ice cream as well, like to promote weed or something.
Oh,
I guess.
okay. Yeah.
Is that like catering to kids?
Yeah, I suppose it
Yeah.
is. That's kind of fucked up.
Yeah.
That's kind of fucked up. I mean, fair enough.
This is an interesting website. It just has random shit. Hunter's graveyard shift, grabbing pythons in the Everglades. Apparently that's what he did on his graveyard shift.
What the fuck? How about that rumor we heard yesterday from one of our friends that every year on Tom Cruise's birthday, he jumps out of a plane, parachutes into a forest, and then hunts people.
Yeah.
But like, obviously, doesn't kill them, but like hunts them down. It's like a bunch of people
Yeah,
in the
yeah.
forest.
Twinks.
And then he twinks.
That's
and
what
then
he
hunts
said,
them down.
twinks. Hunts
Yeah.
down twinks. We're fucked, mate.
That is so funny. I feel like that would be, if I had a lot of money,
That'd be pretty fun.
it would be pretty fun, like
Yeah.
setting up like a
Paintball sort of type.
like a manhunt where like obviously you don't kill them, but
You shoot
like
with paintball guns.
parachuting out of
Yeah.
like a helicopter or whatever, going down to the forest, cutting yourself
Yeah,
down,
yeah.
and then hunting people.
That'd be really fun.
Fake
Yeah.
in Minecraft, hunting people in Minecraft.
And they wear like deer antlers. So they're like pretending to be deers.
That's
It's
like
just a
the
bunch of
ultimate
people.
rich person like
Yeah.
fantasy thing that they make fun of in movies, like
Do you remember? Yeah, that's
hunting
it.
the greatest,
the greatest
animal
game.
there. Yeah.
Remember in Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes when it's like they're all like drinking out of the water and then they hear something, all the humans like get up like like deers. It's
Yeah.
like that. It's like that sort of vibe.
That'd be kind of cool.
Yeah, I don't
know.
mind it. I reckon that's kind of sick.
Yeah.
I mean, if you got the money, fuck it. And people are all
Tom Cruise, if
consenting.
you're listening,
I'd play.
I'd love to
Yeah.
play.
I'm
As
pretty-
like one, I wouldn't want to be hunted. I want to be one of the
I
hunters.
wouldn't mind getting hunted. I reckon it'd be fun too.
Really?
Yeah.
New video. Should we? Do you want to go out to a forest and
Whoa.
I hunt you down
That'd be fun. I'd do that.
naked?
We'll see. I'll just fashion some twig and leaves. Big twig and leaves. Remember that rumor like the dude got his bottom ribs taken out so he could...
Oh, Marilyn Manson.
Yeah, Marilyn Manson. Like all these I feel like this is just the new one of them.
Yeah.
And like the thing with Leo, like
Leonardo DiCaprio has sex in an egg with
apparent,
headphones
like
on.
I don't even know what that means. That sentence makes what egg? What's this egg?
It's like a giant egg, and he goes inside of it. Like it's like one of those like IKEA egg seats, except it's a giant bed that is an egg, and you go inside the soundproof.
Is it like so
egg.
people can't like?
It's like pitch black egg,
Yeah.
I think, and then they put headphones on, both of them, like noise canceling headphones, and then they just get animalistic in that egg.
I don't know about that. That seems bullshit as well.
I've heard
that he
rumors
wears
from people.
headphones while he has sex, so he just
In the egg.
In the egg.
Yeah.
I feel like this egg's just like what I mean?
I've heard rumors from people that I know who have had friends that have slept with Leonardo DiCaprio and have confirmed this egg theory. Been like, yeah, we fucked in the egg.
I wonder if that's like air
conditioning,
like security thing for him. He's like, okay, they can't like record me.
Maybe
They like enter the egg naked. I know there's no, you know what I mean?
into the egg.
Yeah, you know what I mean? There's
Enter
no like,
Eggman.
it's kind of like it's kind of like Drake after he slept with that. Have you heard that story? He slept with a chick and then like he got his condom and filled the condom up with hot sauce.
Oh,
So then she couldn't steal his semen and then force him to have a baby with her.
yeah.
Yeah, spicy
It's-
surprise she got.
It's really sad. It's really lonely. I mean,
It
like
would be. He can't trust anyone.
when you're like on the come up or whatever, it's like that's like the last time that you can trust people fully.
Yeah.
Like once you are like a big celebrity or
Yeah,
whatever, even like a big creator or whatever, you can't be.
everyone wants something.
Yeah, everyone wants something, and like you never know if like you might have like a bad relationship in not like you might just break up because
Yeah,
you guys
yeah.
don't get along, and then you never know, they might come out on TikTok, have a fucking 15-part TikTok breakup story and like make shit up, or even just like I
Fucking
don't know.
tell one side of the story or just
Yeah.
blow it up.
Yeah, and you just can't trust anyone. I've always said this. You really don't know someone until you break up with them.
Damn.
Someone could be the nicest person ever during your relationship. Super nice. You're like, nah, they would never hurt me. They're not a mean person. And then you break up, and then it's like the switch
find-
gets
yeah,
flicked,
yeah.
and you can see the ugliest side of that person.
Yeah, that's very intense anger and emotional.
Yeah, but
you know
not
what I
everyone
mean?
reacts that way.
That's true.
So like, some people, it's fine. It's like a mutual like, yep, okay, that didn't work out. I respect you. Well, I'm not going to be mean to you because of that. And then there's other people that are just like, the switch gets flicked and they're like just cruel. You never know. You honestly never know.
Well, that's all we've got time for on the Wizard's Tower. It was a very solemn ending. Do you want to say something a bit light before we end it?
I worked with many a guy in the trade industry.
Is this a tale from yonder?
Oh, yeah. She bloody...
Black dog. The black dog's got me again.
Yeah,
boys.
so I cheated on her.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And now she wants half my money.
And yeah, look, I get it. I smoked a little bit of meth.
Yeah.
Okay, sue me. Who hasn't done that? Okay, yeah, and I don't want custody of the kids. Okay, and now she wants bloody child support and alimony, and I'm just thinking, they're all the same.
Whatever happened to my, I come home and all I want is a good meal.
All I want is someone
House
that
cleaned, good meal.
just has zero input and personality. It's basically just like a slave for my desires, wants, and needs, without any sort of thought going on.
And back chat.
And
Especially the back chat.
And then she goes, oh, why can't you take me on dates? Oh, you stop following all those bikini chicks on Instagram. I mean, come on.
A man's got needs. Yeah. Yep.
That was all a character.
That was a
sarcasm,
character.
And if you think that way, that's silly of you.
Methamphetamine disguised as shipment of watermelons seized at US-Mexico border in San Diego.
Even the watermelons have meth in them now?
At least it's not fentanyl. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, wait, there's all those things on TikTok about like something's going on with our fruit. There's this fake watermelon. Maybe they just had a meth
They
watermelon.
got a meth watermelon. This one looks ridiculous though. It looks like they've taped it up and like colored it to look like a watermelon. It's not even a watermelon.
Okay, that's not.
It's just
they
like a
weren't even
bag.
trying, really.
Just looks so dumb. Like, yeah, no, this would get past. They were fucked on meth when they did that. You can just
Yeah,
tell.
that's definitely
looks ridiculous.
a home job, arts
Yeah.
and crafts.
Is this a watermelon, or is it cake, or is it filled with meth?
I don't know. That would actually be really cool.
Dumbass.
At border security, they have like the cake or real person, and they just cut anything open with a knife. Like, is it meth or is it Panadol? And then they like cut it open. It's meth. Oh, 20 years. 20 years jail.
20 years jail. You
Oh.
win 20 years jail. So dumb. But I reckon this crystal ball segments, I don't know, we've talked about it before, but it's transformed into our predictions, into news that we have seen, and so that's what the crystal ball segment is now.
Yep. So anyway.
Enjoy that. I was going to call it gnome news, but maybe we'll use that for something else.
Yeah.
Maybe gnome news can be like news about the gnomes. Anyway, do you want to sign us off, gnomes? Do you want to do a little gnome sign off?
Anyway, grab your stuff and your hat, and we'll see you next time. Anyway, back
work.
to you, Tom.
Keep going. Anything else?
Nope.
No.
Sandra, my wife, if you're watching this, I'm sorry. Please let me come home.
Oh no.
Please.
What are we gonna call? What's their names?
Oh, gnome?
Oh
Is that what you just
gnome.
said?
What are their names? Maybe that's what we can do on the Discord that we've made. Come up with names for our little gnomes. One of them's sitting like he's sort of meditating.
Yeah.
And then the other one's got a little laptop out with
That's Gartholomew and that's Belthamat.
Belphamat.
Belthamat.
I don't know about that.
No.
I reckon we can get people.
You're
on
going to
Discord.
rename them?
Yeah.
That was my slave name. My free gnome name is John.
I thought Gnome McDonald was pretty funny. Like
That's pretty good.
Norm McDonald. I
Yeah.
don't mind Gnome McDonald. This one can be Gnome McDonald. I've just named it Gnome McDonald.
Yeah. All right. Anyway, we'll see you guys in the next episode.
Yes,
Thank
goodbye.
you all for listening and have a good day.
Don't forget your hat.
See you in the next one.
See ya.
Bye.
Look at the Discord.
Bye.
Bye.